Hey there everyone, Hitesh here, back again with another Sunday live. So I'll be waiting for a few minutes because again, just like always, I didn't posted it on the Facebook that I'll be going live. But hey, it's Sunday, you should be expecting this. I try my best not to miss anything on Sunday. So uh, it's a friendship day, so I would say first of all to everybody, happy friendship day to everybody. We recently got friends at YouTube, so hey everybody. Uh, I will be waiting for a few more minutes so that people can show up, can ask their questions, and just like that. And in case you did notice, I'm back at home enjoying my iced tea just like always. So let me say hello to a lot of people. So, hey Sham, hi Aditya, hi Saket, how are you? Hi Pushpak, hi Creative JE, that's a good name. Hi Priyanka, hi Akshit, hi Arpit, hi Naveen, hi Mukul, hi Shyam, hi Rayan Datta, that's a good name, heavy. There we go. Hi Mohit Agarwal, hi Ashutosh, hi Yatendra. So a lot of people have shown up, and there we go. Let's wait for a couple of seconds, and I think these Sunday lives are amazing and it helps me to interact with you guys. It helps you to ask your questions directly. I know I try my best to answer all of the questions at YouTube comment or Facebook comments, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Coming up live and asking questions and answering them onto the live, that's amazing. That's something amazing. And I have been a little bit busy in a couple of weeks because there was an offline boot camp, as well as I have recorded almost 150 videos for iOS training. It's not yet done. We have to upload quite a lot more. So it was a busy day, a busy week, in fact. Uh, Please spell my name. Why should I? Hi, Amir. That's not a good request. Why should I spell your name? Happy Friendship Day, Mohit. How are you? How to determine app's price? There is no such fixed format to determine the app's pricing system. Uh, First of all, it's not going to be how much work you have done. It's not going to be dependent on that. It's going to be dependent on how much unique feature you are having, and do you want your app to be available to everybody or not. Depends on that. You can price it to 99 cent to $1.99. That's almost $2. So that's onto it. And one more interesting thing here, JPT there. Uh, your apps, if you want that your apps is should be getting paid and there should be paid downloads, then Apple is the platform. And if you're expecting that your app will be purchased in the Android market, chances are it's like this much graph. This is Android where user will purchase, and this is the Apple where people are going to purchase. So call me wrong here, but this is my personal experience. But in the other hand, if you want that your app should reach to wider audience, a mass audience, go with the Android. Don't go with the Apple. Surprisingly, the Android audience is far more aggressive in downloading the app and using that. On the other hand, Apple people are far more precise in what they need, and if the app is really worth it, they are ready to pay that. So that's kind of a gamble you have to play, pricing versus mass audience. So go ahead like that. Kayur Mistry says Android course is awesome. Thanks, buddy. I'm really happy that you are enjoying this course. We're planning to launch a couple of more things on Android, especially project-based courses, just projects, no basics at all. So things are under construction a lot. Sir, tell about machine learning. Hi Pushpak, if you haven't noticed, I uploaded 2 videos on machine learning. Go ahead, check them out. In one of them, I created an app on machine learning. So I hope you can enjoy that as well. Okay. Please tell me, how can I promote my business online? If you want to promote your business online, first thing and foremost thing is try to serve user. That's the number one way. Writing blogs, writing conversational post on Facebook or Twitter, they are all secondary. They are all secondary. The more you will be serving to the audience, the more knowledge you'll try to give them or try to give them a product, then people are happy. That's number one, kind of a 101 for any business. Okay. So, hello Scully. Hi Vikas. Happy Friendship Day to you. Hi Nisam. Happy Friendship Day to you as well. Hello sir, you are great. Thank you. You are great too, Ankit. Uh, Akshata. Hi sir. Hi Akshata. How are you? Sachin says web development or software development or machine learning or data science. Now, This is all personal thing. Like maybe you like web development, you can spend all day in writing HTML and CSS and JavaScript code, then for sure it's a web development. But sometimes people just hate front-end development. I used to hate that in my early days, and they like Python, so go for machine learning in that case. So it's a very personal thing. Try to ask yourself that if I have to sit down and write a code for entire 2 or 3 days continuously, what that would be. Will it be Python or will it be HTML? So go ahead, ask yourself. By the way, I'm having iced tea, just like always. I'm a big fan of iced tea. I always drink that. Okay. Can we use JPEG instead of PNG in Android? Yep, you can. There is no such issue, but PNGs are a little bit more good. But again, JPEGs are a little bit smaller in size, so it's totally on you. There is no such thing. Can you talk about competitive programming? No, I don't talk much about competitive and progressive web apps, but for the progressive, I can talk in future. There is some plan going on for progressive web apps, but nothing for competitive as of now. Hi iTech, hi Abhijit, happy Friendship Day to you as well. Which laptop is best and cheap? There is no such thing that goes hand in hand with best and cheap. No match there. If it's going to be pricey, then it's going to be best. If it is going to be less pricey, chances are it might be decent. Not bad, but decent. So don't look for these kinds of things as a combination. It's a best and it's cheap. No, it's not gonna be, because if you're looking for cheap, you will not get a graphic card, you will not get SSDs, and therefore it's cheap. And if you're looking up for hardware, like good graphic card, good RAM, SSDs, or maybe Fusion drive, then obviously you have to pay for that. So I don't know how to describe the situation best and cheap. Pawan, happy Friendship Day to you. Tech card, sir, I am a computer engineer. So give me some important tips for iOS app development. I would say uh, after taking the course, the recent one that I published, iOS 11 development course, go ahead, invest $99 in buying a license and push out a few apps. That can be a couple of social media apps, couple of apps that uses cameras and photo libraries and just like that. That would be good. But again, I would say I would recommend spend at least 6 months wherever you are learning, like Android or maybe iOS. Just whatever you are learning, spend at least 6 months dedicatedly on that platform. That is what is going to make you extraordinary in app development. It's not like a magical thing that within a month or within a week you're going to be extraordinary. Have patience for at least 6 months, or if you can spend an year on that, a complete cycle of moving from iOS 10 to 11 or maybe Android N to O, that would be amazing. But at least stick for that for six months at least. Okay. Okay. So some people are posting some questions in Hindi as well. I would be translating them in English so that wider audience can understand. You need to understand that Hindi is just a regional language in the top part of India. If you go into the southern part of India, Hindi is not even a popular language. So try to ask your questions in English. That would be beneficial for the rest of the other users as well. Okay, I hope you understand that and don't take it otherwise. Okay, so good morning. Love to see all laptop yesterday. Thank you so much. I'm having a lot of machines. I do agree on that. And even top of that, I didn't show you my other devices just like this one. Uh, I do have a lot of things going around. So this is couple of lap. I do have couple of iPads as well, couple of Android tablets as well. So I didn't talk about them. Maybe I'll show all of my gadgets someday. There's a huge list here. Okay. So thank you so much asking for that, Nandan. And Yogendra says, hey hero, hey yourself hero too as well. Pratik says, I'm a big fan of you. You're great. Hey Pratik, I'm a big fan of yours as well. And in fact, everybody who is there. So I'm a big fan of yours as well. Uh, Data engineer and .NET, which one is good? Okay, that's interesting. In case you did notice, um, in this channel, I don't talk about much about .NET. And the reason behind that is you might think because there are a couple of institutions nearby you, or maybe your college instructor or teacher have told you that .NET is in a big demand. But where I serve, most of the time in the United States, in the Europe side, especially in the Paris and Italy and Switzerland, and a lot of Indian clients, they don't ask me to design anything on the .NET. They surely ask for Ruby on Rails. They surely ask for PHP. They surely ask for Node.js or React.js or AngularJS, iOS or Android, but never got being asked about the .NET. And um, only there is a small community, at least what I think. I don't get much projects on the .NET, so I don't talk about it, and that's why I don't like to work on it. I once tried to look at an overview of the .NET. I'm aware of that just by looking at the overview I cannot judge a technology, but just by looking at overview I thought it's moreover controlled by Microsoft, and you don't get much of the freedom there, so that's why I don't prefer .NET. Personal opinion, that's all I'm sharing here. Okay. So let me know if you have a course on SQL. Yes, there is some big plans going on for the courses on SQL to SQL injection. It is being a long due course. I don't want to get any spoilers here, but yes, there is something going on with that SQL to SQL injection. But again, no promises there because I'm super packed, super busy, and don't want to get any spoilers there. So don't keep your hope up with that course because it might be a little late, like 3 months, 5 months, or maybe 6 months. So don't keep your hope there. But yes, there is something planned for SQL. Happy Friendship Day, there, sir. Happy Friendship Day to you, Anketa, as well. Hi, Raghav. How are you? I'm good. Mohit says, sir, how to put apps on the Play Store? Buy a license. It's, I think, as of now, is of $30. You have to buy a license. There is a little bit formalities. Android Play Store formalities like teeny tiny, this much only. Compared to the iOS, of course, it's a big formality there, and it takes a couple of days to revise your application for license. But on the Android Play Store, just buy a license, pack your app, push it out there, and probably today in the evening or maybe tomorrow in the morning, I'll upload a video about before you upload your app on Play Store or App Store. There are some cautions that you have to get, and there is an amazing product that I have just received, and I'll for sure hand it over to everybody so that they can take use of that. Okay. Why other apps like Paytm, Beam cannot read OTP automatically from Geo 4G voice app? It's not like that. It's not that easy. But a lot of other payment gateways, when they install their app or maybe browser, they ask you for the permissions of reading their messages. Like one of them is, if I do remember correctly, PayUmoney, I think, does that. Razorpay surely does that. But Razorpay doesn't have an app like Paytm or something. It's a different kind of payment gateway, but Razorpay surely reads automatically that, so it's not a big thing. Okay. How to start coding? Gaurav, you need to visit learncodeonline.in to get started in coding. Happy Friendship Day, Chaudhary. Same to you, Mr. Reddy. Happy Friendship Day to you. Hi, Tesh. Hi, Satish. Hello, sir. Can you please tell me how can I promote my website online? Just answered you already. Which is best for data science, R or Python? I would go for Python. This doesn't mean I'm saying that R is a bad language. R is obviously an amazing language. But just to work on data science, if I had to learn up a new language, I would not go for it. Rather, I would go for Python. Python is far more in demand in writing scripts, writing websites as well. Django platform is there. So yes, it's in a big demand. I would say go for Python. Okay. I am an Ionic 2 developer. Should I move to React Native? I don't think so. There is such need of that, because if you're already doing pretty good in Ionic, stay there. There is no such thing. They're almost similar platform, and these things arise for the people who says, I'm getting started. If somebody is getting started in that kind of development, then I would say that, hey, choose wisely. But if you're already there, that's good. Please make a video for aptitude tips. I don't do that. I'm not a big fan of aptitude test, because if a company is judging me by aptitude test, probably they are missing up a good employee to hire who is pretty decent in coding stuff and knows a lot about the tech, uh, they might reject me based on the aptitude test. I'm not a big fan of aptitude. I never do that. Okay. Photoshop, which learn best? Any job? I don't know. I didn't got you there. Come Bangalore, we are waiting for a meetup here. Yes, Bangalore is planned up because I do have a couple of meetings in Bangalore, some big ones, yes, especially that are big meetings. Uh, they're gonna determine what we are gonna do for the next couple of months. So yes, that's our big meetings. Surely Bangalore is gonna be there, but I don't think so. I do have that much kind of a big uh, people list who will show up at Bangalore if I'll just say, hey, I'm coming to Bangalore. I don't think so. I do have that much kind of a people yet. But surely, if I'll come up, I'll surely post down my hotel name and everything so that if people are interested can show up and we can have an iced tea together. Maybe you're a coffee guy. Okay. Deep asks uh, how to get started in augmented reality. Now, the easy way, if you ask me, uh, iOS is a very easy way to get started in augmented reality. But if you want any other alternative, Unity should be a good way to get started in augmented reality. But with that, I would say Unity is not such an easy beast to control. It's a tough beast and you should be worried about that. So it will take a lot of time, but it's worth it. Totally worth it. So go ahead, get started with Unity. Okay. Does fresher have a career in Python or experience is needed in some programming language? For me, I roam around in a lot of industry. What they consider as a fresher, anybody is somebody who knows just the basics like functions and loops. That guy is a fresher. And if somebody wants to remove the tag of the fresher from them, go ahead, get started working on a project. Now, nobody's going to give you any idea on the project. Look on the GitHub, try to create something that you are looking. Why you have learned that language to create something, to create a product, and just try to create a product with that, and you have stripped off the tag of fresher, and that's it. And you are ready to go. You can apply to any developer there or any company that hey, I have designed this product, so I'm not a fresher anymore. You can hire me simply. This is my project. Check out my work. And if you do remember, I did posted a video about a student getting an internship at Edify. One of my friend is there at Edify. He did posted a very amazing job opportunity and internship, and one student nailed it down with just one line of resume. That was just his link of GitHub and then a link of where he write his blog post, and that's it. He got the internship very next day. So you should be focusing on that instead of just printing a long page saying that, hey, I got this much in 10th, this much in 12th, this much in first semester, second semester. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's a bad thing. Just show off your project, your skills, because that's what you have to do at the programming. Okay. What is good? Android or Java? Like that. They go hand in hand. Okay. So not a good question. Okay. Are you working for any company? Nope, I have just finished a project for a company. So right now I'm totally free and not working for anybody, but I do have a joining for a 15 days for a company, not in India, but yeah, that kind of a mini scale project that I have to go and train the team, and that's it. So almost free now. Okay. Please come to India ASAP. I am in India right now till I guess 20th of September. I'm in India. I have to move back to Europe. I think I'll be going to France or maybe Switzerland. Not yet decided, but yep, that's gonna be the case on 20th September. I have to still do the tickets and everything. So yes, I am in India right now. Okay. How much Mbps of internet speed is needed to use Android Studio smoothly? It's not like that. You just need a constant internet connection so that you don't get those nasty Gradle build errors. So just get a constant internet connection, and once you have downloaded all the things that it requires, that's it. That's it. How much an app earns with thousands of how much an app with 1,000 downloads earn? There is no such thing, and if your app is totally money oriented, that I would like to earn from the ads and that's it, there is 100% chances that your app is not going to do. Try to serve the user. That's the number one thing. What we are doing at this channel, if I'll be thinking that, hey, I should earn from YouTube and that's my number one goal, I have to make videos daily regardless of whatever that is. I have to make videos daily. Ultimately my channel will fall off. It might grow up quite easily because I'm posting videos daily, but that's not the purpose of this channel. The purpose of this channel is to interact with you, to serve the quality content here, and that's it. I don't care if I have to post only once in a week or maybe twice in a week, doesn't really care. So focus on serving, that's most important. Okay. So suggest best language for complete full stack development. Okay, a lot of people are gonna hate me for that, but JavaScript. Yep, you can do all of the front end, back end, entire everything in JavaScript. Uh, Please make a video for aptitude tips. No, that's already done. Which is, what is work function in AngularJS? That's probably, I need to go onto the computer and that's what we can do. Okay. Uh, I want to develop apps on iOS, so give me some important tips for iOS app development. You can go ahead to learncodeonline.in. I have recently rolled out an amazing course on iOS 11. Go ahead, check that out. So you don't need tips, you have got entire course. Is there any institute for IoT, sir? It will be helpful for future or for development. Um these things like IoT development, Internet of Things, or pen testing with Internet of Things, these things are not easy to find even if you roam around in the United States or in Paris or in India, anywhere. These things you have to learn either in a boot camp, in a conference, or through online. So there is no other good choice. You have to go with that. Okay. Uh, Kapil Dev. Okay, that's a nice name, by the way. Hi Hitesh, what is the future of C and C++? Is it worth shifting to full stack? Shifting to full stack is amazing. Not a big fan of C++. I got a job at the Kindle headquarter in the United States for writing the codes in C++ at Amazon. I rejected that job. I was not interested. All the company was really good in hiring me, offering that position, but I was not interested in C++. So I think I'm not a good person to ask because I'm not a big fan of writing code in C++. I even turned down the Amazon job for that. So you judge it by that. Okay. Please shout out my name. Can you make a video on data science? I will try. Abdul Wahab. I will try to make some videos on data science, but no promises as of now. I have seen your video on machine learning. I'm interested to know about it. Thank you so much for watching that video. I'll try to upload a few more videos on usage of resident. Just to remind you here that these videos are not going to be creating a machine learning model rather than applying those machine learning models like ResNet 50 or Google 50 models, just like that. Okay. I'm 16. I know Android development. What next? Doing 12. I think if you're doing working on your 12th class, I would say focus on your studies first, get some good marks, and then you can focus back on Android. If you're good in Android, writing the bare minimum codes, not just using some apps or just by looking here and there. If you're good in actually writing the code, go ahead, publish a lot of apps. Okay. I want to build a startup, so I wanted to know what steps I should follow. I have a project idea. Techno Guru, I'm not a big guy in doing startup or just like that. I'm no kind of a Ambani there to launch a Geo, or neither I'm a Bansal to launch a Flipkart. So probably I'm not a good person to ask how to do a startup or anything like that. Okay. Happy Friendship Day, Nisam. Techno Guru, please reply. Just reply to you, buddy. Have patience. Is Python the future? There is no such one language which is future. If I'd say JavaScript is the future, yes, it's a little bit true for web development, but maybe PHP might just come back and it might just go like that. So nothing is future, nothing is past. It's just what kind of your preference is. Okay. Okay, a lot of repeated questions. So what about system programming? That's an amazing domain, but I'm not a big fan of system programming. I did that in my master's, if I guess. So not a big fan of that. In my master's, I tried to design a couple of compilers. That was my subject, compiler design, modern compiler design, and that was a nightmare subject. You have to design syntax of a language, programming language, go ahead with that. It opened up my mind how I thought the programming is working and how I now think that the programming is actually working. Yep, it's a good thing, but uh, let's just leave that. Hi, come to Assam for meetup, please. Uh, Hi, Mr. Ray. I have visited already Assam once. I was there at Tejpur University and IIT Guwahati for a guest lecture there. So I have visited Assam once, but it was a little scary. It was really a scary thing. Um, Assam is not such a easiest place to visit because there was some landslides going on there and all those nasty stuff. But yes, it was a good once I reached to the Tejpur University. There was a fest going on. It was amazing there. Such a beautiful. I visited a lot of places there. So probably I'll try to come back later on as well. Okay, can I develop iOS app on Windows? I bought a Windows laptop. No, you cannot. Now, a lot of people will come up and say, hey, there is a Hackintosh. You can install Apple machine on a virtual device. I would say, go ahead, read the Apple developer license. You might have got lucky in publishing an app through the virtual machine or Hackintosh, but things may get a little bit dark-sided because in the Apple developer license, they openly says that all of the Apple software are meant to be run on only on Apple hardware, and if you are not following the agreement, we may take action against you. And since while publishing your app you submit all of your details, credit card, pan card, address and everything, they might take action against you. So don't play there. It's a fire, you may burn up yourself, so don't do that. If you're interested in Apple development, it's kind of investment you have to do because it pays quite a lot. Similarly, you have done an investment in Windows laptop because you are interested in Android or something like that. Similarly, everything is an investment. So go ahead, ready for that. Okay. How much does an Android app? Come on. A lot of repetitive question. Let's go. Hi Tesh, you say Django is not scalable. Do you know sites like Instagram? I didn't say that Django is not scalable. Uh, I just said that I don't prefer that much of the scalability on the Django. Yes, it's decently good, but it's a lot of complex code you have to work on with. It's easy to give an example on any technology. Just look out for .NET or anything. You will easily realize that there are a lot of big giant website on those technology. But right now, starting from the scratch with that particular tech and moving to that kind of thing is not easy. So I know a lot of beginners who have no idea absolutely about how the applications are being built up or how to work on progressive web apps or scalable web apps where thousands of employees are working. It's easy to say that. So don't just internet Google something that hey apps built in or websites built in Django and just hey Hitesh, these websites are built in Django. How dare you to say that? It's not easy. Have you tried to write some code and make an application that can handle traffic of 100,000 users? Have you even tried that? Go ahead, try that out first, and then we'll talk about it. Okay. I like React Native so much. How can I make a wireless connection game through Wi-Fi in React Native? Can you show me by making any video? No, I'm not into that much of the depth that I can make a wireless connection game with that. Probably you are looking up for is an internet connection game like using Firebase, Parse or backendless something. But wireless connection game, I think I'm not getting there. Have you done masters? Yep, Arpit, I have done my masters. I have also enrolled myself in doctorate, but I don't like to work on that because those people sometimes don't understand what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to build up. So yes, I've done my masters in computers and security. So yep, that's old days, but doesn't really matter. Uh, where to get web developers? Okay, one thing all of you forgot to do is hit that like button. We got so much involved in talking and talking. Hey guys, you forgot to hit that like button. That's a kind of indicator that shows me, yep, these lives are going good and I should stay just here doing all those lives. We have a lot of time today, so we can spend around. Hi, sir. Okay, I can see a lot of likes, whoop, going just like that. It's amazing. Show your love because what I want to say on a sidebar here that uh, whenever you like something or you just like a t-shirt of somebody, don't just hesitate in complimenting him. It's an amazing thing. If you like his t-shirt, just say, hey, nice t-shirt, hey, dope t-shirt. Just like that. If you like a video, don't just hesitate in hitting that like button, because your appreciation is always appreciated. So go ahead, appreciate that. You like some food, say to the waiter that, hey, the food was amazing. Or if you like the t-shirt, just say, hey, t-shirt was amazing. If you like the video, just say, hey, video was amazing. So show some love. It's always good. I know you have been showing a lot of love to this channel, but keep that coming up. Okay. Uh, Help me to solve my problem. Linear layout, 5 buttons alignment. What's so big deal in that? Just get all those 5 buttons and hit a linear layout. That's it. I don't think so. There's a big deal there. Tell about NoSQL. I'm coming up with that very soon for a video. What about in Swift iOS development? What do you want to know about that, Ankit? Growing audience is really insecure me to contact with you in future. No, it's not like that, Shubham. Growing audience doesn't mean I'm not going to answer you. Yes, replies might be late because there is a lot of traffic coming up, but it's not like that you have to hesitate even a little bit to approach me, to talk to me. It's not like that. Okay. Uh, I'm working on an Android app with Firebase as backend. It's something like Quora. Hey Samir, that's amazing, that's good. You should keep working on that. I know problems will come, but don't worry. You will be doing that. I'm pretty sure of that. Keep going on with that. Best of luck for that. And if you just come up with that entirely, ping me for with the link as well. I would really like to download and at least try to use it. Okay. Hello Abhishek. Choosing right career. Okay. Which programming language learn first? You can get started with Python. That could be super easy to get started. Where to get web developer projects to get an experience in it? You don't need to get a project. Just design anything what you think. That design a clone for a Facebook, just like a post or like or just like that. Do anything. It's not like that somebody will come to you and will say, hey, do this project and you're gonna do that. No, it's not like that. Just do whatever you like. Okay, Java Android. I don't know how to answer that. Uh, okay, do you have any course on DBMS? Not yet as of now, but recently I've got a huge demand on DBMS and especially in the SQL, MySQL, connectivity, all of that. I think probably this is because a lot of engineering college in India have opened up and this is in the first couple of semesters there. So I think this is because of that. But yes, we are planning for that as well. Which site you use to get a freelance project? I have used a lot of them, Upwork, Freelancer, Fiverr, but now I don't use that, any of them, because I'm being approached directly by the client, so I don't need to bid on them anymore. In fact, I have almost forgotten the password of my account. Everything just comes up on my email right now, but in the early days, I used Upwork a lot, and I have used one trick that a lot of people what they do is they look up for the fresh project, and what I have searched up is the struggling project, because let's just say a user has given a project to XYZ developer. Now the developer has left on and now no next developer is not ready to take that project because half of the code is written by someone else and it's really hard to read someone else's code. So for that kind of project you get paid extra, like somebody is paying $1,000 for a regular that kind of project. Now that project can be taken up for $150, like $1,500 or $1,500 or something like that. Okay, please make video in Hindi. I know Spanish as well. Should I make videos in Spanish as well? Will you be able to understand that? Okay, I'll try to make some videos purely in Spanish. Okay, we'll see how that goes up. Okay. So, which course to take after React.js? I'm not pretty sure how you are able to just finish up those courses so quickly. Because if you have finished up a course like front-end development and React.js, I would recommend you to go ahead move on into app development. But again, I think you're moving too quickly. Spend some time in doing projects as well. Okay, machine learning. I have made a couple of videos on machine learning. Go ahead, check them out on the channel after this live, of course. Come to Kolkata. As of now, there is no plan for the Kolkata, but surely I would like to visit that city. There are a couple of checkmark lists in my to-do list to visit in Kolkata. I will try to finish them up. What is about nano degree? Nano degree is like a certification. That's it. It's not a degree. It's a word that has been trademarked by an organization. You know whom I'm talking about, but it's not like a degree. It's not being recognized by UGC or any other government body there. It's just a certification. Okay. They are using a word there, degree, and that's really a good marketing strategy there. But it's not a degree. Okay, how many programming languages did you learn? I know the base of all programming language because it's just a loop, variable, functions, classes, objects, just like that. So I know the base of how the programming language work. All I need is just a week to understand the syntax and everything, and I can just apply logic and do everything in any language. So just like that. What to do after your front-end developer bootcamp? Hey Wabo, I would recommend complete React.js course. That is an amazing course you can take after front-end developer bootcamp. Okay. Uh, how help me to solve problems? Okay, come on. Don't just repeat it. Please make a video about startup and entrepreneurship. I'm no entrepreneur. I have not done any kind of good startup that is having billions of dollars or at least millions of dollars fundings or anything. So how can I make that? Okay. Sanjay, do you like Kapil Sharma show? I haven't watched it in last like 6 months or so. I didn't got time to watch TV. So I have no idea how the show is going on right now. I haven't watched it in like last 6 months or so. I have absolutely no idea how that looks. In fact, I don't watch much of the television. I don't have time for that. So honestly, I have no idea how that is going on. What is your views on blue whale game and dark side of technology? Now, this reminds me of a very cool incident. If you remember, there is a lot of buzz going on with the dark side of the technology, this blue whale game. And let me tell you one very funny incident. There was an augmented reality game that was named as Blue Whale, and all that game was doing was showing you a blue whale coming out from maybe a floor or anything. It was just an augmented reality game, and people thought that this blue whale game is exactly same as of that Russian version of the blue whale suicidal game. So what people did, they went onto the app store, downloaded that app, and just posted bad reviews on that. See, this is the unawareness about the things. They thought this is the same blue whale game, and the founder of that blue whale game got confused. Absolutely have no idea how my game is provoking these suicides and everything. So funny thing, you have absolutely no idea how people can get crazy without digging up really deep into that. So just a funny thing to share with you. Okay. Suggestions for a beginner to get a good internship. Do a project, a lot of projects. That's it. Is MacBook worth buying for 99K as I am student right now? I would say it's totally worth it. I know it's a big deal. You probably have to take a loan or something because for a student buying 99K is not affordable. I agree on that. But what you can do is you can buy a Mac Mini that's affordable. It's like 45,000 or something, which is if you're interested in iOS development or that kind of thing. Only buy Apple machine if you think that, hey, I'm going to be doing a lot of programming. It's a very stable machine, by the way. So yes, I can agree with you. 99,000 rupees is not an easy thing to just spend like that in that particular age, especially. So go ahead, look for the Mac Mini options that can also work with you. Okay, how can I learn jQuery and Ajax? I think jQuery and is already included in front-end development course. So go ahead, check out my complete front-end development course at learncodeonline.in. What is data engineering practices? Not, I don't have much idea for that. Please make a video in Hindi. I just replied you, buddy, that I'll be making videos in Spanish. Uh, Hi Tesh, good morning. Good morning to you, Swapnil. Android developer or Java EE developer? I would say Android. Android there. Okay. In what programming language does LCU is written? Let's keep that a secret. Where you live? I live in the beautiful city of Jaipur, and sometimes I just ignore it, but I realize that it's a beautiful city. Uh, when I go to the city area, the main hub part of the Jaipur, I see thousands of tourists with their cameras clicking pictures, and then I realize that how blessed I am to live in such a beautiful city. It's really amazing to live in the Jaipur city, heritage, a lot of royalness here. So I just enjoy every single day being in Jaipur. Okay. So, online job applied, 30,000 thousands monthly. Okay, WhatsApp number. So some spams are going on just trying to get your information. Don't do that. Just ban them, all these guys. Okay. Speak my names. Your names is Tinu Bhai. Tinu Bhai, how are you? Do you have any course on DBMS? Not as of now, no. Video Hindi, please. Video will be in Spanish for you only, Susanta Paul, surely. Uh, I'll make a video in Spanish for you. Hey Tesh, my 11th class has started and I'm not getting time to complete my app. Any tips? I would say focus on the studies first, because your 11th and 12th are something that's once it's gone, it's not going to come back. Programming is going to be there. So focus on your studies first. I know a lot of people just want to directly get started in app development and something. You can spend some time on Sundays, just like hobbies or something. But again, don't make sure that your studies don't compromise with that. Okay. So nice t-shirt. Ha ha. Thank you. Ha ha. It's a nice t-shirt. Decent. Hi bro. Hi Ashwini. How are you? Okay. Hi Suresh. Okay. Come on, a lot of people. Sir, you are God gifted or learned everything yourself? Nobody's God gifted. It's not like that. When I was born, I knew programming. It's not like that. Did you forget to hit that like button? I know recently a lot of people joined up, and if you have joined up recently, do hit that like button. We're doing a very constant live today. There is no internet connection problem here. I love that. Okay. So, uh, okay. So a lot of questions, but I'm not able to read them. They're just going like just like that. ML, machine learning in Android. What's best, Python or TensorFlow? That's a very naive question. Uh, it's not like, it's like you're asking that, hey, I don't even have words to describe this, but Python or TensorFlow? Do you even know that TensorFlow is completely dependent on Python? So, and machine learning is not easy to apply on in Android. Right now, there are no such big famous libraries so that you can do that. Apple has done a pretty good job with a machine learning kit, but there are a lot of messages coming up from Facebook as well. Okay. Belated happy birthday. Thank you so much. In case a lot of you didn't know, 2nd of August is my birthday, recently gone, and enjoyed a lot. That was fun. So thank you so much for all of your wishes. Okay. Hi Desh, I am in .NET, ASP.NET, VB.NET, C Sharp. Only since 8 years. What should I do? Professional betterment. And I'm also from Jaipur. That's good that you're from Jaipur. I'm not a big fan of .NET or just like that, VB.NET. I like to work more on open source, and I recommend people to just get shifted quickly on open source as quickly as possible. Okay. Is CS degree necessary for programming? Not at all, not at all. I have trained people who were in the construction business in my boot camps, and now they are programmers. So it's not a requirement. Okay, should I read? You don't know JS series by Kyle Simpson? Do you really want me to just talk about everything that's happening on the internet? I should be aware of that? No, I'm not. So just judge me whatever you want to. uh, Rahul, sir, you are an amazing motivator. Thank you so much. I'm happy that if I'm able to motivate some of you to get started in programming, I would be really happy with that. Uh, okay. Make some videos on VI or Vim text editor. It will be awesome. No, VI or Vim is moreover Linux oriented. Probably in some Linux course I can discuss that. But it's not a big editor. Yes, there are a lot of commands involved in it for sure, like copying and pasting, and these are a lot of commands, but surely I can try that. Okay. Uh, what is your drinking? I love iced tea. I'm a big fan of black coffee as well. No milk, no milk. I just like my coffee to be pure, and I love iced tea. That's also awesome. I'm a big fan of iced tea. Okay. Sir, MacBook Air or MacBook Pro? If you have a budget, go for MacBook Pro. Sing Despacito. Spanish. I'm not good in singing anything. Uh, so, no chance of that. How to stay motivated and manage time? Uh, I'll do a couple of videos on that for sure. Eagerly waiting for Bangalore meetup. Surely, I have to visit Bangalore, so I'll surely notify all of you that whenever I'll be in Bangalore. Angular 2 in learncodeonline.in. Not 2, at least the latest version, because at Learn Code Online, I always try to make sure that the technology is latest, up to date, so that you can get an idea of what is happening at the market right now. Okay, so surely Angular, but the latest version. Okay. Uh, if today I start learning Java and Android and spend 5-6 hours daily on it, then how much time will it take to reach my first app on the Play Store? If you're that much of the dedicated, like 5-6 hours a daily, that's a big number. Trust me, guy. 5-6 hours daily is such a big number. I'm not sure if you're able to cope up with that, but let's just say you're able to do it. I think within a couple months, at least 2 months, you will be able to roll out your very first app in the App Store. That's the maximum time I'm dealing up with here. You may be able to do that within the first month as well. But if I'll call you a decent developer, at least give 2 months, at least with that speed of 5-6 months. Usually I say spend 6 months at least. Okay. Okay, a lot of questions regarding personal stuff as well. What's your schedule for a normal day? It depends really on, it's really heavily dependent on what kind of project I'm doing right now and what are the future plans of that. But it always starts like I always, if I'm in Jaipur, that's a different schedule. If I'm outside, that's a different. But regardless of that, if I'm in Jaipur, I start my day with 2 hours of exercise. Uh, Almost 40 minutes or so in gym. I don't do heavy weightlifting or like that. I like to do cardios and little bit weight training around 40 to 45 minutes and then 1 hour of swimming. So that's how my day starts every single day. Uh, Usually that's what I do. And after coming back from swimming, I spend some time in reading important emails as well and replying to them. So that's how my day starts. And then after I sit back and decide what videos I have to make, what client's project I have to take down, what are the problems that I have to switch up. So that's how the work keep on building. But it always starts with the exercise, 2 hour. Yeah, and that includes 1 hour or sometimes 1 hour and 15 minutes or 1 hour, 30 minutes of swimming. So that's what I do. Okay, thank you for answering my questions. You're welcome, buddy. Uh, a lot of again repetitive questions. iOS or Android dev for career. Can Swift development be done in Windows VirtualBox? I don't recommend it. I don't recommend installing an entire iOS or Macintosh like Sierra or like that in a VirtualBox. I don't recommend that. Any plans for Jaipur meetup? That can be done, not a big deal. Because I'm in Jaipur, but I don't know if much people from Jaipur do know me and they will show up for a meetup or something like that. I'm not pretty sure if people do know me that much in Jaipur. Uh, Sir, why you left penetration testing? Please reply. There is a very strong reason I left penetration testing, and one of them is the bug bounty because obviously everybody have to do some freelancing. You get a lot of projects, but with those projects you have to work on freelancing as well. And in that freelancing stuff with the bug bounties, you sometimes get really good money, like $200, $300, but it's solely dependent on the mercy of those people who to whom I have reported the bugs. Maybe they want to give me just $20. Maybe they just want to give me a lousy t-shirt. Then that's it. It's solely dependent on that. So the workflow or the income flow of that is something dependent on them heavily instead of me. And one thing that I realized in the boot camps and in the workshops and training is that in the penetration testing, since you don't make any product which is in the hand of the learner, they always think that, hey, I haven't learned enough. There should be more. There should be more. There should be more. Now, it's good that they have that curiosity of having more and more. But since you don't get a product in your hand at the end of the day, you don't realize that when you were coming into the course or boot camp, you didn't have any knowledge and now you know so much. So knowledge has no weighing criteria, and that eventually makes students kind of less satisfied there. And again, it's not like that I have left the penetration testing domain totally, but now I do it mostly for the clients for which I am developing websites as well, because through which I can actually get a bigger amount of money. Because what I've seen is when people report a penetration testing, that's it. They just report it that this is a flaw and that's it. What I do now is I offer them that this is a penetration testing I have done for you. These are the flaws and I can fix them up because I know programming. I have designed a lot of web projects or Android projects just like that. And I get a bigger amount of money. So I have limited my penetration testing career now to special clients only. And that is why I'm able to get a lot more money compared to just what penetration testers are making. Because once you offer the penetration testing services as well as development service, your package goes whoop, just like that. So I hope you understand that. Okay. Uh, should I read? Uh, okay, that's again repetitive questions. How to get hired on online project Android? Just show them your portfolio that these are the apps that I've built up in the past, and that's it. That's it. Belated happy birthday. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Happy birthday, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that Android concept and Chandra Kishore. I really do appreciate that. Branches with not much programming. I don't know. Web development or iOS, depending upon future, scope, and money. Scope is everywhere. Scope is every single where. For the money part, I would say iOS is a little far more money making as compared to web development, but it's not like that. If you're getting hired for a bigger project in web development, surely you can make more money in that. Okay, Electron development hints. Electron is such an amazing thing. You are going in a very right direction, Vinay. Because I think that you are interested in making desktop apps for Mac, Windows, and everybody. Electron is such a nice direction that you have picked up. I'm glad on that, first of all. Second thing is focus on JavaScript and especially the ES6 syntax. And that's it. That's all what you need for Electron development. Okay, so what's about Nokia's new Android phone? In case you didn't notice that, in this channel we don't talk about much on the phone or reading their brochures or just saying that this processor is good, this is not good. We don't do that at this channel. There are other beautiful channels that do that. In this channel we talk about more about programming concepts, the core concepts like JavaScript and a whole lot more. Okay, so let's just keep it that way. Okay, sir, you are amazing motivator. Thank you so much, buddy. Okay, belated happy birthday. Stay blessed. Thank you so much, Somen Das. I really appreciate that. Vivek Modi, thank you so much. I'm in testing right now. What should I learn? Which has good future scope? I think go for Appium or Selenium. I think that should be your go-to guide if you're in testing, Shilpi. That's an amazing thing. Go with the Selenium or Appium. Okay, so a lot of questions. Your courses on Udemy, yep, they are there as well. In fact, they are on a lot of other websites which you are not aware of it, like Open Learning in Australia, a couple of tutelas in Spanish there. So a lot of other websites are there. Okay, lot of questions. Some of them are Swift or React. If you're just getting started, try with the React. Although I'm a Swift developer, but still I would say go ahead, start with this React. Okay. Please do it Django project tutorial. Surely we can do that. Django or Ruby on Rails. We can try with that as well. Probably in the future. Okay. A lot of questions are coming up. If I'm good in PHP, can I get job in Facebook? Depends. If you'll work hard, surely you can. Nothing is impossible. Uh, okay, a lot of questions are just getting repeated. What is the difference between Flexbox and Grid? Flexbox is just like CSS, like you do a background color, a font, that is your Flexbox. And that's it. And Grid is almost similar, but it's different. Flexbox is nothing extraordinary. It's just a new CSS kind of variables that have come around. Okay, so a lot of questions. Hello, need your... Okay, there's a last question there. Okay, let me just go like that. What exactly an engineer do in job after placement depends on where you get hired. Okay, so ML in Android using Python and Flask framework. What do you think? It's good? Uh, it can be good, but there is, as of now, there is no such big and useful libraries that you can easily implement these things like TensorFlow or something like that in Android apps. So Android will take still a little bit time to apply machine learning in their apps. It's not a right time to do all these things in Android. Right now, Apple has just started it, but it's not like Apple is only going to keep it for itself. Obviously, Android is going to come up with machine learning apps and augmented reality apps and will open up libraries for everybody. So it's just a matter of time. You have to wait and it will surely come up. Okay. So top cloud database for Android development. There's no such thing as top or worst or just like that. If you're looking up for a cloud database, Firebase is amazing. You can go for Parse if you want more control and you know how the AWS Amazon Web Server work. And if you are looking for something alternative, backendless is another one. So you have three options there that you can also start with there. Okay, so I need to block a couple of users there because they are just posting some random things here. So probably I'll just block them after this live. I don't like spammers to go up there. At what time you wake up? I usually wake up around 4 o'clock or 4:30, sometimes 5-ish. So before 5 I wake up every single day because I have to hit the gym and swimming as well. So if I'm in Jaipur, I wake up around 5 or something. But again, it heavily depends on what kind of project I'm involved. Sometimes there's some online boot camps going on from here to United States. So I have to wake up at night to teach them and then the schedule gets changed. Sometimes I have to talk to people in Australia or something. So schedule get changed quite a lot. So there's no such good thing, but I like to wake up early in the morning and hit the gym, hit the swimming. That makes me refreshed. So that's what I do. Okay, sir, I'm from Nagpur. I'm good with Java to enter. I'm IT sector. What other should I learn? Which should be best with Java? Go with the Android. If you're good in Java, go with Android. Okay, so a lot of questions. At what time I wake up? I just answered that. What is CMS? Probably we'll make a video on CMS and what are the different kind of CMS available for that. It's basically kind of a content management system. WordPress is one, Magento is one, and Blogger is one. There are a lot of them. Okay. So a lot of questions. Did you forget to hit the like button there? Hey buddy, I think you have just joined up, a lot of you, and forgot to hit that like button. Go ahead, do that. Come on. Okay, let's get started there. There we go. We can see the increase in like buttons there. Uh, okay. Ibrahim, I remember your name now, Ibrahim, and I'll surely block you now. Okay, getting to know about new technologies in Sunday Live. That's what I like to do. Talk about the new tech that has come up, pros and cons of new technology. Not the new phones, but new tech like Angular or React or just like that. So surely we'll do that every single Sunday. Thank you so much for coming up here. Okay. Uh, Sir, only because of you, I started focusing in programming. Before watching your videos, I wasted my first year of BTech. You are lucky, Rahul, because you have just only wasted 1 year. I have seen people who have wasted all 4 years of their BTech and now they are just starting now. So you got wake up really early. So it's right good time. Go ahead, watch out some of the courses at learncodeonline.in or regardless of that, wherever you want to learn, just start working on that. Start working on programming. It's amazing. Okay. So it's almost 1 hour live that we have done today. This was amazing. Cheers for you guys. You have been with me for 1 hour. That is a big number. Okay, let's pick up more questions. Drupal or WordPress? If you want to go with the Drupal or maybe WordPress, I would like to go personally with the WordPress because that is far more easier, more popular. But there's no such big difference between Drupal and WordPress. WordPress being more popular and more plugins are available, more themes are available. So my choice would be WordPress, but there's no such thing as one is best or one is worst. Both are equally good. If you feel comfortable with the Drupal, go with that. No problem. Okay. Can you tell about DevOps and Big Data? An institute to these certification. DevOps is amazing. I don't have much knowledge about the big datas and stuff like that because I don't work on them. I just saw it for once in a couple of seminars, but I don't do much in it. DevOps is amazing, but there is no such institute that I can recommend. I'm pretty sure that there might be some, but I'm not aware that if somebody is more reliable in that. So I cannot recommend with that. Okay. Happy Friendship Day to you, Hitesh Chaudhary, as well. Namesake there. Uh, Sir, HP Omen is a good laptop. I have absolutely no idea because I haven't read the specs there. I have no idea about the pricing issues or anything. I have absolutely no idea about that HP Omen. I don't even have an idea about how that looks like, so I'm not a good person to talk about it. Okay. At what time you sleep? There's no such fixed schedule that when I sleep. Sometimes I sleep like in 5 in the evening, sometimes 2 o'clock in the night, sometimes 11 o'clock. There's no such fixed schedule of sleeping. For waking up, it's a fixed schedule. Okay. Happy Friendship Day to you as well, everybody. Amazon Web Service. It's amazing, but it's a little bit costly. Recently, we got a little bit bill high on Amazon Web Service, like a monthly cost rising to $500. A lot of bandwidth was consumed. So yes, we are planning to launch up a couple of videos on web services, Amazon Web Services, but it can go a little bit expensive, and I don't think that people are right now ready to invest like $20, $30 or $50 to just learn Amazon Web Service. Although it's amazing, but hey. Okay. Automation tester, what should I do because of AI? Right now, just go with the Selenium Appium. AI is not being yet implemented in testing. So go ahead with the Appium or Selenium. Okay, so I want to make self-driving e-bicycle. That's funny. How can I go for that, please? Right now, all the researches are going on. If you look up for the digital IEEE, there are a lot of research paper there. So go ahead and get started with there. Okay. Okay, can we learn iOS development on Windows or Linux? No, you can surely build up an Hackintosh. I don't recommend that. I'm not up with you if you're doing that. You will face a lot of problems. You can surely try that. There is no such thing as no, you cannot do it. Yes, surely you can, but you have to deal up with your own problems. And there will be a lot. Trust me. Okay, which is good laptop for programming under 40K? I have no idea. Okay, how to get money with help of technology? learn programming, serve people with programming, deliver your product, and earn money. How simple is that? Okay, so a lot of questions are getting repeated. Uh, Thanks, sir, but it's not funny. Okay, so looks like a lot of questions are getting repeated, and I think we can just call it a day for this. This was a pretty good Sunday live that we have done. 1 hour, full-fledged in full time, relaxing, just like that. But now I would like to say bye-bye to everybody. We have spent a good time. Don't forget to catch me up in the next Sunday live, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell button so that you can get notified whenever I come live or whenever I upload a video. You can just do that, subscribe and hit that bell icon. So with this, I would say bye-bye for everybody. I'll surely catch you up in the next Sunday live. Don't forget, we go live every single Sunday to answer all of your questions. That's it for this video, and let's meet up in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, Amir. Bye-bye, Haritha. Love you too, all of you guys.